mental health. And our subtopic for the day is Beyond I'm Fine. Yes, Beyond I'm Fine. You know, a lot of people are used to saying, when you ask them, how are you? They'll just answer, I'm fine. But are we really fine? Is everybody really fine as we claim to be? And is your situation around you making you to be fine? So today we want to look at what is beyond this I'm fine. And you see, people might not be okay always because a lot of things are happening around us. We have people are battling with bills, people are battling with ailing sicknesses and family members who are sick. People are battling with a lot. And we are not really comfortable sharing it with everyone. And we just find ourselves saying, I'm fine. But are we really fine? Is your friend really fine? Is your spouse really fine? Is your parent really fine? These are things that we should look beyond the smiles. You know, we manage to hide the sadness and the pain that we feel in our smiles and the phrase that I'm fine. So we want to look at how can you unleash the pain beyond the I'm fine in your loved ones. And we want to look at some of the signs that show that someone is not fine, even when they're smiling, even when they're saying that they are fine. So what are the signs that indicate that someone is not fine? How can you identify that there's something beyond this being fine? There's something beyond the smile that someone has. There's a pain beyond it. There's some sadness beyond that. How do you identify that? So the first thing, which is very key, you'll notice subtle changes in behavior. How? You find someone who was loud, someone who was jovial, someone who was happy. They start being quiet than usual. Or someone who was silent and they start being loud and they start joking a lot more than normal. So you see someone doing the opposite of what they really are. If they were noisy, they start being silent. If they were silent, they start being loud. That is the first change. The second one, you find someone canceling plans very often and they are hard to reach. Someone was always open for plans. Maybe you are planning an outing, you are planning to go somewhere, but this person starts canceling out on such things. They are not ready to go on anything, on any event. They just want to seclude themselves from such things. And you can't reach them very, very fast as usual. This is someone whose phone never went and you never got a missed call from this person. But you find that anytime you reach this person through a text, through a call, they're not reachable. It's like they don't want to communicate at all. So that's a sign that there's something beyond the I'm fine, or something beyond the smile of your loved one. They withdraw from conversations faster than they used to. So you are talking, but their answers or their comments are just short and brief. They withdraw from conversation very fast. It means that they are not okay. Something is eating them up. Also, they are really distracted or their mind is somewhere else. They can't concentrate on a conversation. They can't concentrate on doing something meaningful. They are easily distracted. So if you find someone is easily distracted, it's a sign that there is something wrong with this person. There's something wrong. Something is beyond that smile. Something is beyond that I'm fine. And it's up to you to find out what is really eating this person. So as a friend or as a close relative, it's your responsibility to find out what is really wrong with this person. The second sign is the inconsistency between words and body language. You find they are saying this, but their body language expresses something else. How? Their eyes look tired. They look empty. or teary. So you find that someone, oh, they're trying to smile to blind you to see that they are really fine. But if you're careful enough, you'll notice that beyond that smile, there is some tiredness. They feel empty, and some will even look teary. The eyes will look teary to you. So it's you to be keen while observing them, and you'll also find there is forced laughter that fades away. You know, if the laughter is forced, it can't last long. So you'll find this forced laughter, and it will fade away very fast. This person used to laugh very loudly, and it was consistent. But you find that they laugh loud, but it's forced, and it doesn't last for long. And you'll notice this person is really not fine. And they avoid eye contact while they're talking about how they feel. So you try to talk to them more and asking them if they are okay, how they're doing, but they'll avoid eye contact while talking to you about themselves. It means that this person is not really okay. And lastly, you'll find that when before saying they are fine, they'll slightly pause. For example, you ask them, "Hi Fiona, how are you?" And I'm like, "I'm fine." So that pause before the "I'm fine" tells you that this person is not fine. So it's always up to you to be keen to those changes in a person. It's what will tell you that this person is not fine. We have energy shifts. How they sudden drop of energy and motivation. This person was motivated, the energy was just okay, but it just starts to drop. It means that there's something eating this person up. Also, they look physically exhausted even after having a rest. Maybe it's early in the morning, but this person already looks tired. They look very much exhausted. It means that this person is battling with something and they really need help. Also, restlessness or agitation. Someone can't really keep calm. They are always restless. They are anticipating something. It means that this person is not settled. There's something beyond being fine. There's something beyond the smile. Also, we have changes in habits. Changes in habits like eating. You find that someone will start either eating too much or they eat less. You know, if you are stressed or if there's something going on with you, you'll find yourself either eating too much or eating little. So if you observe that this person's eating habit is not normal, it means that there's something. It's never just eating, it's beyond eating. So you have to look even beyond eating. Also, the aspect of sleeping. You'll find someone either sleeping too much or sleeping less. Some will struggle to sleep. So if they are sleeping too much or they are struggling to get sleep, it means that there's something wrong with them, because it's not normal for them to sleep too much. You find that someone, when they are at home, they were not used to sleeping during the day and they start sleeping during the day. And that's a question, because it means that there's something really wrong with them and they are trying to fight it, and that's why you find that they're sleeping too much. Or it's at night and that person is really struggling to get some sleep. So you should sit them down at least try to find out what is wrong with them. We have increased use of alcohol and other coping behaviors. Someone trying to drink too much to forget their sorrows, and they're trying maybe to start even substance abuse. It becomes a problem because this is someone that you know that they never used to do that, but they've started doing it. It means there is something beyond the smile they have. We have emotional leaks. Emotional leaks is when someone tries to hide something, but it leaks out. For example, they'll start having dark jokes about themselves. They they'll start giving comments, negative comments about their lives, negative comments about what they are feeling. It means there's something disturbing them. They'll have self-critical comments. The comments that they're giving about themselves, it's self-critical. And also, you'll have small confessions like, I'm just tired or I'm overwhelmed. But they'll finish by the statement, I'm fine. So you'll hear someone saying, I'm a bit overwhelmed, but I'm fine. This means this person is not fine. This person really needs help. But they are trying to cover it up by saying, finally, that they are fine. So you have to look for those small confessions that come before the I'm fine statement. So if you hear a statement like, I'm overwhelmed, I'm tired, but they finish with the statement that I'm fine, find out what is, find out deeply what is really wrong with this person. What is eating them up? How can I help them? It's your responsibility as a friend or a close relative to find out how you can help this person to stop being overwhelmed, to stop feeling tired, to stop feeling sad, so that they can really be fine. Also, they start being unusually irritated by small things that are not worth irritating someone, but you find that they start irritating this person. Very small things. Maybe even things like maybe a child does something very small, and maybe it's a parent, they start getting irritated very very quickly by small things. So it's a sign that this person is not okay and they really need help. So it's us to identify these things before it goes far. You see, it might be just a shift of emotions. It might be a small thing that is disturbing them, and if it's not really discovered and they don't get help early enough, it might develop to stress and it might become a mental disorder with time. So it's us to be on the lookout for these small things, these small signs, so that we can help these people and they will not go deep into mental health disorders. Another sign is you'll find people pulling away from meaningful things. We have things that someone used to do and they used to enjoy doing. Maybe it's spending time with friends, maybe it's reading, it's swimming, it's going to church, anything that was meaningful to them, and they start losing meaning in it. So they start pulling themselves out of such things. This is a sign that this person is not okay. You see, for example, myself, I like reading, and you just find that I'm no longer interested in reading. It means that there's something wrong with me, because this is something I was passionate about. This is something that I could not even stay for 2 hours without reading. But right now, I can even go for days without reading. And this means that something is really eating me up. So if someone starts losing interest in things that they used to care about, it's a sign that they are not fine. If they are not celebrating milestones, people who used to celebrate birthdays, people who used to celebrate anniversaries, such things, but right now, nothing is meaningful to them, you'll find that this person is not okay. And it's up to you to identify what is wrong with them and look for help. Also, they start saying things that sound hopeless or numb. So if you find someone who is giving statements that display that they are hopeless, it means that this person is not okay. But the most important thing is that you can feel it more than you can see it. If your friend or if someone close to you is not okay, you can feel it. It's not for them to say it, it's not for them to show it, but you can feel it. You should be close to someone to an extent, you'll feel that this person is not okay. And there's a subtle sense that something is off. Never ignore that instinct. Never ignore your intuition, because it's always correct. If you're suspecting that something is not fine with your friend, if you're suspecting that something is not okay with your loved one, never ignore that. And instead of asking that person, are you okay? Can you try asking, you can you try telling this person, you've been on my mind lately. How are you really doing? You know, that's deep. It shows them that at least you care. They are in your mind. So you start saying, you've been on my mind lately. Are you really fine? Are you really okay? How are you really doing? They'll feel that you're part of their lives. Also, you can also try, I know you say you're fine, but if you ever need to talk, I'm always here. And it's not about just saying, just try to be there. Try finding out what they're doing. Try finding out what they need. Just be there physically. Don't be too much. Don't invade their space, but just be there so that they can be free to talk to you once they feel like opening up. You can also try asking them, on a scale of 1 to 10, how is your heart these days? How is your emotion these days? So at least it shows that you've noticed something is wrong with them and you want them to rate what they are feeling on a scale of 1 to 10. And sometimes it's the safest thing you can say. It's the safest thing for you to say that you don't have to pretend with me. Just tell this person. You might think you are fine, but you're not really okay. And you don't have to pretend to me as a friend, as a sister, as a relative. You don't have to pretend to me, but I want you to open up to me. I want you to tell me exactly what you're feeling, and we will figure out this together. So it's okay for you to tell this person that I'm always here, I'm present, and I can help you with this. We can come out of this together. If you do this, this person will feel safe around you, and with time, they will start opening up. You know, we are living a life where everyone is busy. People are trying to settle their bills. People are trying to fend for their families. People are trying to just cope with life. And they really don't know who to run to. But if you show that you're present, if you show that you are concerned, if you show that you've already identified that something is wrong, these people will feel the love and the safety within themselves, and they'll be open, they'll try to open up to you. So today, when you step out, try looking out for your friends, try looking out for your relatives, and see if they are really fine. And if you notice any of these signs that we've mentioned, please just go a step further and try finding out what is really eating them up so that you can help them and we'll enjoy our day. So thank you for watching us. I've been your host, Fiona Mogita. Have a blessed day.